Today I will tell you about the movie Boyfriend from the Future, in which we are expected to travel to the time of the main character. Tim has 3 rules: the time traveler and the formula, happiness in life for each of us. If you want to see more videos, subscribe. Let us go to the canal that grows in Cornwall. In a house by the sea with his father James W. He always has the opportunity to spend time with the son and also with the mother of the world. Is not similar to other moms with absent-minded Uncle Desmond. He's always thinking about something, but no one knows what freedom is about. Catherine's favorite sister, or Kit Kat, is she, a child of nature. Every day they rest on by the sea near the house, and on Friday background movie night in any weather, and of course once a year they have a nightmarish party before the new year with awkward situations, waking up in the morning with a terrible hangover. Nevertheless, he knew that his life would turn upside down at the age of 21. Tim learns from his father that in their family, men have a secret ability: travel through time in moments which they lived before too. Time travel is necessary. Being in a dark space, clench your fists and visualize a memory that you want to return to. Tim tries to come back to the party, and he has. It turns out James dissuades the son to use his gift for the acquisition of money or fame. Decides this: what will use it to improve his personal life. Charlotte, cousin Ginny, came to visit for 2 whole for a month. She asks to smear her back end. Tim messes up. He quickly returns to time ago, and this time does very cool view. They spent the whole summer together. Eddie was focused on Charlotte. In last night he came to talk Charlotte. She said he had to act earlier. He returns to time and confesses his love, and Charlotte replies that he will have to ask again. Last night I learned the lesson that no travel in time will not force someone to fall in love with. Those moving to London will be to live in a room with a friend of Harry's father. Very aggressive because he lost. He did not meet any inspiration at work. One woman in the world of women's jurisprudence. A little bit in 6 months have passed. Yes, all. I did not meet love in any way. They went to the restaurant where everything is in the dark. They were planted with 2 summers. The hours flew by talking with for first girl. Jade phone is not gave up between the themes and Marion. Clearly a spark flashed and they agreed to see you again. The frenzy failed. The premiere of the play. This returns to time to help the actor read the text, and the actor said his line, and here the second actor forgets his theme again. Returns in time from a cardboard box. The text saves the play, but Mary's numbers are already. There is no phone in the restaurant. There is no reservation for them. With the numbers of the topics I saw the ad in. Remembered that she loves Kate Moss, and waiting even for Kit Kat to it. Joined, and he met Mary. He communicates with her as if they already know each other. And Mary is embarrassed. Kit Kat says, "Go. Try again, girls. Check not. Is he a pervert, and let me see the exhibition together." It turns out Mary has a new boyfriend. He's in. Accurately learns the time and place when they met and moved to a party. Now he is already getting to know Mary in a new way. Tells about Kate Moss, and the same. Mary's words are very embarrassing, and agrees to go with him to a restaurant with them. A very stormy conversation, and on the way home everyone learns about each other. Tim even. He dares to kiss Mary, and she calls his to himself. Tim is nervous after the first once and tries again. It turns out already better, and then again they are constantly spend time together, saying goodbye in the subway. And it is conducted anew, leaving on its own business. And so time goes by to Mary, sharply pressed conservative parents, and get acquainted with Tim. She is very nervous and loves Tim. The acquaintance went well with just one. Rewind events at the beginning of Mary refused to go to the theater and took a friend. There he saw Charlotte. He thinks that Charlotte, he's all wrong. I understood, and rewound the time again, and the girlfriend Charlotte is real and fit. After the second failed attempt, he did not. And at the exit they met Charlotte, and she invited him to dinner there, she said, which would take the time back and answer. Otherwise Tim agreed and to conduct, but I didn't go into the apartment and ran to Mary. Woke her up and asked if she would marry. He and Mary agreed. She was glad. What did he ask without the crowd? About the music. He said it was the radio. They were musicians. It was clearly not his first attempt. Later, they went to meet Tim at home. Tim's mom is very merciful. Father does not communicate. Rapture Kitka, I am also at home. Her life in London didn't work out at dinner. Tim. He told me that they were getting married, the whole family. Just delighted with the theme Mary is already waiting for. Baby Tim needs to decide everything about weddings, and Mary takes off her clothes for every decision made. The ceremony will be in Cornwall. The priest, they found the best man. There will be a hurry honeymoon. Scotland, on Mary doesn't want to undress. For Scotland, Mary's ceremony time goes under the favorite Italian tract. My father's on the street at terrible downpour and wind. Even the tent over the bar was torn by the best man. Still became rare, but he was talking nonsense, and so his leg was replaced, but he was also talking nonsense. Then at will, but the story is also in the end. The father became the best man, and then the father moved back and changed his speech. On another, Kit can't find his love. She has a difficult relationship with a guy. Mary is happy with how it went. Wedding and happy to start a life together. After a while they had a child. The family came to the hospital. They moved to a new time travel home for Tim. Lost the meaning of every little thing. Very. It is important that Oz did not come to her birthday. Kit, she got into an accident because I had a fight with a guy and got drunk on the topic. The exact time, and the kid took it earlier. So that she doesn't get into an accident. Everything. Worried about Kit, she believes that she loser Tim tells her his secret. What travels through time and shows. Hey, how does it work? They move in time, and they do so that Kit and this gimme don't get acquainted. The kite hits the guy in the face and moving. The future of K and is also dating Joni. Happy Tim goes home to marry A. Tim's baby is not a girl but a boy. Tim comes back and talks to the father, explains that it is impossible. Go back to the days before the birth of the child. Otherwise, there will be another child for Tim. I have to rewind everything back to Kit. In Mary's hospital, teams are held not the time. While she is recovering both morally, so physically. Tim wants another one. A child, and very soon there were 2 children. Teams Mary chooses what to wear. She still in great shape after giving birth. In this is the time their child ruined the manuscripts. Mary, and she still wouldn't let Tim move away. At that moment Mom called and said the terrible news that my father has cancer. The alleged father has several weeks. His father tells him a great the time traveler's secret formula. Happiness is living like ordinary people. Day after day he does this and works. Lawyer spends time with Mary. The second part of the rule is to live every day, reliving it almost exactly. To notice all the little things without paying attention. Attention to worries, and the same. The very day passes with a smile and with the joy of every moment. As it turned out that this day was beautiful. Of course there are some not at all. I want to live to one day of my father's funeral. Tim goes back in time to spend with father a couple of moments, and then back in the reality where they are a big family, and they're going back to London from the funeral. Mary puts the children to bed and raises the conversation to conceive another child. But if you say yes to the future, then forever. To say goodbye to my father, after all, to return already. It won't be another child. It's a very difficult decision for Tim, but I agreed, and after a while Mary is pregnant. Tim has lived this day many times before. To return to my father, after all, after the birth of a child, to travel back. It is impossible. In conversation the father understands that Tim, I have traveled more than once and asked for him one need walk in time. If they don't change anything, everything should be good. They spend time together in youth on the seashore, and here's the story. I have reached the present moment in the usual, in line with the usual rhythm of Kit has become. Mom, she and Jay are all happy in the family. Well, those have learned the last lesson of happiness. He even went a step further than his father, in the fact that the more does not travel in time, and everyone tries to live your day as if it's on purpose. I came back to live this day, and as if this is the last day of his ordinary life, we travel in time altogether. Every day of our life requires only one thing from us. Enjoy this wonderful travel. Thanks for watching. Not forget to subscribe and like.